Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 7. So I'm here in Mardra and I'm supposed to be heading to the Great Fane with the Empress's letter, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. So just gotta go through here, I guess. Yeah. I thought that this might be the checkpoint that they were talking about in the previous video. The checkpoint that the king set up. It's rumored that the king had this checkpoint erected because the high priest reproached him. I wonder what the high priest said to the king. That's a good question. If you want to pass this checkpoint, you've got to defeat me first. Mutter, grumble. Okay. Who goes there? By decree of the king, the road to the Great Fane is closed. Show the Empress letter? Yeah, sure. Huh? What's that? What? The Empress has granted you permission? You may pass. Wow, I expected him to accuse us of forging the Empress's signature. Ah, that's a good point, Maribel. I'm just a guard, but I must say I am against our relationship with the Great Fane. Or ending our relationship with the Great Fane, rather. That said, I cannot go against the king's orders. The Great Fane is directly south of here. You shouldn't get lost. We have received orders from the Empress. Please be very careful. So far, it isn't exactly clear what causes this region to fall yet. Like, with the Dark Draco situation, it was pretty obvious. So there's a cave right there, and this particular region is packed. Packed, they say. Oh my, what a splendid fane. Let's see. The music here reminds me of Dharma Temple. Quite a few people here, quite a few things to see and do. Welcome to the Great Fane. Please stay a while. Oh, look at this. A hidden staircase. The door is locked. Huh. What's that? You have been ordered by the Queen Mother to deliver a letter to the High Priest? I'm sure the High Priest will be most pleased. Please hurry on to the second floor of the Fane. Eh? This is truly a magnificent Fane. I just had to stop by and take a closer look. But I suppose I have chatted long enough. This is an item shop. May I help you? Sure. A guard ruby. I don't need any of this stuff. Okay. An old friend of mine just got married to a dwarf. I don't know if I'd choose a husband who's not human, but it made me feel just a little envious. Huh. Okay. Can I see behind? There's nothing back there. And I don't know if there's anything inside this little pathway either. I'm going to kind of walk through it very fast. Okay. Do the same for this pathway as well. I don't think there is. Okay. Now I have 3 different ways to enter this place, but I'll enter from the front. There's no more treasure on this floor. I came here hoping to find work as a soldier at Mardra Castle, but they've set up a checkpoint and they won't let anyone pass without authorization. Is that so? Wait a second. Okay, this door up here it leads outside, right? Yeah. Okay, there's a staircase that goes up. Another door that leads outside. I'm getting a better idea of the layout of this place. This looks familiar. How can we get out to the island in the middle of the lake? Let's check out the statue very fast. It appears to be a statue of a magician. I wonder, yeah, this is the same puzzle. I remember having to do this to get to that little island in the middle. There we go. Very odd that that puzzle exists, but whatever. You'll never believe this. This bridge suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Spanning the waters. What? That was your doing? Wow! Okay, let's go down the staircase. And I got a potion for my trouble. And another mystic nut. I'll continue using them on here. I know I keep saying I should use them on Gabo, but if I ever find a way to farm them, I'll start using them on Gabo. I don't know if there is, though. Let's smell. One treasure chest in the area, huh? Wonder if it's one of these, ooh, a tiny metal. Okay, that's cool. I could always use more of those. Let's examine a couple of these tombstones. There's nothing abnormal. Other than there being tombstones under the fane, there was nothing abnormal about it. Okay. And smell one more time. And 6 gold. I think that they should be ashamed of themselves for putting 6 gold in a place like that. Okay. That's where that door led to. Now we can go to the 2nd floor. Is there anything... according to this, there aren't any treasure chests. Just kind of get an idea of where I should go before I go there. My, young as you are, you look as though you could be knocked over with a feather. Why don't you come in and rest a while? Really, there's no need to pay me. No, there's no need. Are you sure? Well, just remember, you're welcome to come and rest here anytime you want. Well, that's nice of her. Wow, look at how big these are. It's like they just went with the idea of bigger is better here. Even these are bigger. I don't remember the stoves and stuff being that big. Or the beds. It's not my imagination, is it? Welcome to our temple, oh lost Lamb of God. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. The High Priest has been spending all his time cooped up in his room researching magic. He's been at it again today. I wonder what kind of spell he's working on. That is a good question. Look at this. There's a massive pot here. Even the bookcases are massive. A large book of female portraits sits on the shelf. There were no special books. There were no special books, okay. Confound it, I just can't do it. I'm getting to the point where I just don't care anymore. But I know I'll never be able to stop that rascal without this spell. Yes, may I help you? That's correct, I am the High Priest, and you are? Will you give him the Empress letter? Yes. What's this? Ah, a letter from the King's mother. Just as I thought, he was the one behind the checkpoint. How very much like him. I thank you, travelers, for bringing me this letter. Could I ask but one more favor of you? The specific details must still be kept secret, but I am working on an extremely important new spell. Important though it may be, I am missing one final ingredient necessary to complete it. I imagine you have already guessed what I wish to ask of you? No, actually. Well, yeah, sure. Because he wants me to go find it. You will take on this task for me? Your kindness knows no bounds. Your generosity will someday enter legend. No, it will become a part of our very mythology. Say, hero, this man just keeps talking on and on all by himself. You think he's okay? I want you to travel to a cave which lies in the mountains west of this fane. I need you to bring me the Star Shard, found somewhere in this cave. I will explain after you bring it to me. Thank you. I am most grateful for your help. Okay. That man was kind of weird. There are so many different powers here that are struggling for control. It's as though we came here just to stop their petty bickering. Oh boy, we just finished delivering that letter, and now the Star Shard? These people must love working travelers to the bone. Okay. I think about it. Oh, my letter is missing. Well, I guess I won't be able to try using that again to get in the Magic Research Institute. I wonder why I remember being able to get in there with the letter. Well, whatever. Let's go all the way out to the world map. And all the way up here. Alright. I'm gonna use location magic to find out what the name of this place is. This seems to be Basin Cave. Cool. Now I'll use smell. There's no treasure on this floor. Of course there isn't. This place seems to be a maze, though. That looks like the right path to take, but... yeah, okay. I don't mind if I get into a few fights here. I haven't gotten into many since I came to this region anyways. Rock throw, and... I'll just use normal attack with Melvin there. Dark Thieves. Whenever I hear the word thief for an enemy, I always worry that they're gonna steal my items. It always makes me nervous. I've played games where that kind of stuff can happen. I hate it. I hate it when that happens. Okay, smell. There's no more treasure on this floor. Good grief. Is there gonna be treasure anywhere in this place? Venom Hork, Dark Thief, and Red Sting, huh? Could they have thought of anything a little bit more original than Red Sting? I don't know. For a second there, I was worried that they were going to get the chance to attack. Okay. Then again, Dark Thief isn't exactly original either. There's still no treasure. Can I examine this water? No. Okay. And still none. Good grief. This may be the first dungeon I go through that doesn't have a single treasure chest. Kinda crazy. I'm still checking to make sure there aren't any paths that are hidden away. But it's pretty crazy. Kill Star, huh? Well, that's an interesting name for one of those weird monsters. They're starting to get to the point where they're just recoloring the monsters that we've already fought before. Go over this way now. Circle back around to the staircase that I just saw in a little bit, if I have to. Memory bell through a rock. That's not terribly surprising. As a teen idol, Hero became a performer and learned Eerie Light. Huh, I wonder what that does. Actually, that reminds me, I should try to use the Bless Rod with Gabo. Okay, there are 2 staircases that go up. I'll take this one first, just to see. It seems like that's probably the correct path. So I'll go back to the other one, just to make sure that it isn't the different path that I'm supposed to take. Okay. That is bizarre that they added that there, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. I just realized that they're dressed like Fred Flintstone. They have that red garment with the black dots on them. Just pointing that out. At least I think that that's the way Fred Flintstone dresses. I don't know. Random thought. Okay. There's no more treasure on this floor? Of course there isn't. Wasting my time. Oh! Maribel is lost in thought. I can't zoom out the camera, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter. Ah, crap. It looks like somebody's been fishing here. Check out the water bucket. Hero looked into the bucket. A freshly caught fish is swimming around in it. If I was those people, I'd be worried that the fish could get away. The waterfall is running too fast to walk through. Okay. I'm gonna go in here now. Look, it's a dwarf. And a lady. I think one of the people at the Great Fane was talking about her friend marrying a dwarf. Or a dwarf marrying... I don't know. Interesting, though. Let's talk to this lady. Oh my, guest. We haven't had anyone pass by in such a long time. What? You're looking for the Star Shard? My husband knows all about that. Why not try talking to him? Oh, yeah? Who do you think you are? Why did you come all the way here? Huh? The High Priest told you to get the Star Shard? That is no small job. You can probably get it off the top of this mountain, but you won't be going up there right now. Why not? Well, you saw that waterfall in the middle of the road, right? So long as that waterfall roars, there's no passing through. However, it does stop for a moment every morning at dawn. If you want to, you're welcome to stay here until then. How do I stay here then? Maybe I'll try talking to her again? The Star Shard is a miracle crystal, created from the reflection of the stars on clear water. Consequently, it only appears when the stars are out. You'll need to leave here early in the morning to make it through the falls in time. You're welcome to stay here and rest until then. What do you say? Yeah. Alright then, my husband will wake you up when the time has come. Okay, cool. Wake up, it's almost dawn. Heh. Sorry about that. I overslept a little too. The waterfall has stopped. You'd better go before the stars fade. You don't need to waste any more time by thanking me. Just hurry up and go. I'll talk to her as well. Hurry, the waterfall will soon start flowing again. Okay. In that case... And there we go. I barely made it through, right? Yep. I seem to recall that happening. I wonder how we'll get back through this place. Gabo is lost in thought. When is he not? Okay. There's no more treasure on this floor. Good grief. The only treasure I've found so far in this place has been that herb that I found in their house. That must be a shortcut back to the beginning of the area. Okay. And good grief. What's the point of making me walk up all these stairs? Unopened treasure chest 1. Well, there is one unopened treasure chest in this area, according to that. And I think it's this shining thing on the ground. So let's pick it up. Hero found a beautiful, sparkling crystal. Hero obtained the Star Shard. Huh. So this is the Star Shard. Magic research must be incredibly complicated. Huh, it's too bad you can't eat a Star Shard. Hero, let's go questing for something tastier next time. Okay. And I don't think there's anything else, right? Yeah. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get in fights up here. Wow, that's quite a lineup of them. Not a big deal, though. They'll all die just the same. So now I've got to go back to the Great Fane, because the priest there wanted the Star Shard. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. Just gonna take a little bit to get back down all these stairs. That's all, but at least I don't have to constantly search for things this time. Oh wait. For this one, I want to go this way actually, because the waterfall is blocking off that path from earlier. I'll go in here and talk to them again. You got the Star Shard. I'm sure the High Priest will be excited to see you. I see you finally got the Star Shard. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This is actually a guest house. You stayed one night at 40 gold per night. I'd appreciate you paying if you can. I won't force you, but you're good for it, right? Yeah, sure. Thanks, friend. Good things come to generous travelers, you know? Okay. I don't really care. It was only 40 gold, but I'm not staying there ever again. You should have told me that to begin with. It almost feels like I was scammed. Okay. Shouldn't take too long to get back down, other than the occasional fight that may occur. But at least the path is fairly straightforward, for the most part. And it doesn't seem like there are too many enemies this time around. I think you go this way, right? And then I just follow the path around like that. And yeah, this is the entrance of the place. So I think that what they do is when you finally fully explore the place, they reduce the encounter rate by a bunch. Because normally I would have gotten into several fights going up, right? In fact, I did get into several fights going up, so... just a weird thing that they do, I guess. Okay. Make my way all the way to the High Priest. I don't know why I did that. I guess it's a habit. I trust you have brought back the Star Shard. Will you give him the Star Shard? Yes. Excellent. This is the last of the ingredients I need. Thank you, hero. Now, as promised, let me tell you what is going on. As you may well have heard, there is a disturbing rumor about the King of Mardra. That the King of Mardra is trying to bring back the ultimate magic. There we go. That terrible spell has the power to wipe out entire continents. Excuse me. I requested an audience with the king to discover the truth, but he denied it and threw me out. After that, the king erected the checkpoint to separate the Fane and castle. I believe that a confrontation is inevitable, so I have been researching a magic to counter the ultimate magic. You need not fear. It is very close to completion. Now, let me give this to you. Hero obtained the priest scroll, or letter. If you have that, then even the king should not be able to refuse you an audience. I want you to return to the castle and do whatever you can to delay the completion of the king's spell. I will put every last bit of energy I have into completing my spell. I'm counting on you, hero. Now we have to go to the castle? The nerve! We may as well be the entire kingdom's personal helpers. Oh my, we received a letter from the High Priest. Now we can meet the king. Master Hero, let's return to the castle. Okay. Let's go. For some reason I thought it was down there. Let's go all the way back to the castle town then. So the letter that I just got from the priest, that might be what allows you to get into the Magic Research Institute. Because I remember something. allowing you to do that. So, a man carrying a permit written by the king just passed through here. He had a horrible attitude. You wish to return to the castle? Yes. I'm sorry, but I'll have to ask to see the letter again. Rules are rules. Show the priest letter? Yes. What? This letter is written by the priest himself. Who are you that he would write such a letter for you? Please go with my blessings and take care on your way. Isn't this supposed to be a checkpoint to keep the Thane separated from Mardra? Whatever. This letter of introduction from the High Priest works pretty well, doesn't it? Wonderful. The note from the High Priest is working perfectly. Eh? It's about time to change the guard. Doing this every day gets tiring. Okay. Maybe the guard that I talked to was the one that was complaining about the checkpoint or whatever, because he didn't agree with it being here. Okay. By decree of the king, only authorized personnel are allowed entry into the Magic Research Institute. All unauthorized persons should leave immediately. Show the priest letter? Yes. Incredible. Is that really a letter from the High Priest? Anyone with a letter from him should be able to pass. I'm not sure what the king will say, but you may pass. Okay. This letter of introduction from the High Priest works pretty well, doesn't it? Wonderful. The note from the High Priest is working perfectly. Okay. Now I can finally explore this place. Talk to her. Welcome to the Royal Magic Research Institute. Please feel free to look around. I will do just that. Did you know that this object is being levitated by the power of magic? I don't know the details, but the levitation of the king's castle is based on the same principle. Hero read the sign. It says, "This magic ball is the symbol of the Royal Magic Research Institute." Well, that's neat. There we go. Read whatever books may be in here. There were no special books, of course there weren't. Could the ultimate magic, which once leveled an entire continent, be a powerful version of the Disperse spell? Huh. Well, I haven't gotten that spell yet, so I don't know. But both of them sound dangerous, so... Here, check the bookshelf. There is a book entitled Compendium of Magic. The book discusses the histories of many different spells, but it is too complicated for Hero to understand. Eh? I heard this bizarre rumor that the king is planning to bring back the ultimate magic. Even the ancient wizards feared the ultimate magic. I wonder what form the spell takes. Doesn't sound good, whatever it is. It's obvious that the ultimate magic has something to do with the region not being available in the present or whatever. The space is limited, so only the chosen few get to work here. To work at the Magic Research Institute is the dream job of every citizen in Mardra. That's cool. Here, I checked the bookshelf. There were no special books. Okay. I can talk to this guard now. After the king had an argument with one of his childhood friends, he cut off all contact with the Great Thane. They must not have been able to reconcile their philosophical differences. The reason why I got, tripped over my words there was because the must know part. The king's isolation is painful to behold. What could be fueling his despair? Who knows? That is a question. Oh, the door is locked, okay. Anything up here? Of course there isn't. But I'll still search every floor anyways. Go out here very fast. Okay. I'll go up here too, since Looks like... yeah. Nothing up there. Not too surprising. What's this little thing on the wall? Hero reads the note. It says Director's Office. Okay. I have something important to tell the Director, but he isn't here. Where could he have gone? Oh, that's a good question. Could he be in that area with the locked door? That locked door is obviously suspicious. Okay. Or this could be the Director. I am the Director of the Magic Research Institute. I watch the townspeople from here. They live peacefully today, but it has not always been like this. Until 10 years ago, this country was so weak that it was under constant siege. Innocent people were burned out of their homes or killed. Terror reigned supreme. It is this wretched history that fuels the king's desire to strengthen the army. Regardless of popular opinion, my loyalties will always remain with His Majesty. Huh. Okay. So I'm actually going to be stopping here for a couple reasons. First of all, it looks like it's going to rain outside, and like thunderstorm type rain, and I really don't want to have the power go out while I'm recording. And second of all, it's already been about 31 minutes, almost 32, so I will stop here now, and I believe the next video will conclude everything in this region. So thank you very much for watching, and the next time I play, that is what I will be doing. See you next time. Bye-bye.